Greetings everyone, it's Gleekon and I'm back again with another episode of Lore of Warcraft. Today we're going to do an in-game lore where we find a book called The Battle of Batol. This book can be found in Classic, in Menethil Harbor, in the inn. I think you can also, if you're Horde, you can find it in Mulgore in that little kind of weird dwarven cave that's off to the side. I'm not sure where you can find it in retail. Usually similar locations. But let's figure it out. Let's see what we are going to have on today's episode. We are kind of still in between that expansion of Warcraft 2 and the beginning of Warcraft 3 space of time for this non-canon lore. So stay a while and listen to the Battle of Batol. This is old Callie. We're using this side account again because there's graphical issues with reading books on LUI. I don't know why. Meanwhile, in the war-torn lands of the south, the scattered remnants of the Horde fought for their very survival. Though Grom Hellscream and his Warsong clan managed to evade capture, Deadeye and his Bleeding Hollow clan were rounded up and placed in the internment camps in Lordaeron. Notwithstanding these costly uprisings, the camp's wardens soon re-established control over their brutish charges. However, unknown to the Alliance, a large force of orcs still roamed free in the northern wastes of Cosmodan. The Dragon Maw clan, led by the infamous warlock Necros, was using an ancient artifact known as the Demon Soul to control the Dragon Queen, Alexstrasza, and her dragonflight. With the Dragonfleet Queen as his hostage, Necros built up a secret army within the abandoned and some say cursed Wildhammer stronghold of Batol. That would explain, I guess, why it's here in the wetlands, why the book is here. Planning to unleash his forces and the mighty red dragons on the Alliance, Necros hoped to reunite the Horde and continue its conquest of Azeroth. His vision did not come to pass. A small group of resistance fighters led by the human mage Ronin managed to destroy the demon's soul and free the Dragon Queen from Necros' command. In their fury, Alexstrasza's dragons tore Batol apart and incinerated the greater bulk of the Dragon Maw clan. Necros' grand schemes of reunification came crashing down as the Alliance troops rounded up the remaining orc survivors and threw them into the waiting internment camps. The Dragon Maw clan's defeat signaled the end of the Horde, and the end of the orcs' furious bloodlust. So they were the last holdout clan. Right here is where the kind of Dragon Maw clan chills out, the last remaining shreds. Over here, I think it's Batol. We talked about that story from another perspective on Illyria Windrunner. The entry we did last time, and there is a very cool book, The Day of the Dragon, Dawn of the Dragon, one of those two, that goes into that whole story in much greater detail. Thank you everybody so much for watching, listening, and tuning in. I'll see you guys next time on the next episode of Lore of Warcraft. This one's in the pipe 5x5.